Today is day 6 of Sktchy's 30 Faces in 30 Days. The muse today was Orville. He's a favorite of mine on Sktchy. He's in his 80s and he paints every day on his iPad and he quilts. He's done 50 quilts. He also teaches a Sunday school class at his church, and he's quite faithful to posting in the Sktchy group, which I love. What all this has to do with what I'm painting today is the challenge had to do with getting to know your subject. And I know I heard several people mentioning that they didn't like the idea of checking out your subject on the internet or trying to get an idea for the kind of person that they are. But for my 2 cents worth, I think we all make judgments about people based on what we see or what we hear. That's not an unusual thing. And sometimes you're pleasantly surprised to find that someone is maybe different than what you thought once you do get to know them. So, Orville posts lots of pictures of him looking kind of stern. He calls himself a curmudgeon. But I know in my heart he is a sweet man. And so I chose a more playful picture than the more serious pose that was chosen for today. I have drawn Orville before and not been quite happy with my success, and I don't know that I did any better today. I think I'm a step closer to doing what I would like to do for him, but he's the muse that I'll come back to again and take a look at. The reason why he's got a donkey poking a stick in his ear, or a sword, is because way up on his shelf on the very first picture that he had posted, you can see a picture of a quilt that he's done. And you can see on the top shelf all these images that he's carved. And I noticed one looked to me like a donkey or a horse with a sword. So I decided to play on that a little bit and bring that donkey to life and have him checking out Orville's thoughts. So what you'll notice is this video is longer because I had spent a lot of time trying to figure out I don't do animals that often, and this really looks more like some sort of dog maybe. I don't know. I didn't do it justice, but I finally decided just to let it go because I didn't want to spend any more time on the portrait. But what I had decided, I found a quilt that he had hand quilted, a pattern onto it, and I incorporated the pattern for his quilting into his jacket. So I made him really flashy. I live in Branson, and so we're quite flashy around here, so that's okay. He could fit in Branson. And there's so many things I wish I could change about this, but I think sometimes it's just best to stop and let it be what it wants to be. So here it is today, for better or worse, day 6.